Hi guys, TazerHere. Welcome to the first episode of Rosenburg. This is a new project I'm starting, and it's gonna be another European city. The city is mostly gonna be based on, or pretty much gonna be only based on islands. So where I got the inspiration to make this map is from Helsinki in Finland, and also some inspiration from a pretty small town in Sweden called Karlskrona. Yeah, so pretty much the layouts of those areas, or I guess not the layout, because I mean it's just the nature or the geography of those areas. They have a lot of islands, and the cities are actually based on a island. So I thought that was a good idea, and I thought it would be sort of unique, and also it's good for the prop limit, because that means it pretty much limits me to not build things too big. Yeah, I'm sort of pleased with that idea, and I hope you like it as well. But what you're seeing me here doing on screen is I'm doing a sunken highway, which is pretty much going to be the entrance to the city. So I thought it was a good idea to start off this first episode by making some type of entrance to the city, because we can't obviously start the city without an entrance. So we have this main highway leading in here. There might be some other roads as well. But as you saw in the intro, you got a overview of the whole map, and I think that helps a little bit to understand where I'm working on the map and things like that. So yeah, but just want to talk about some things that I think people might wonder about. So if you want to download the map, that is actually not available right now, because I haven't put it up on the workshop, and I don't even know if I will do it, because this map is pretty weird. It's not for the general player, because it's based on the edge of the whole map area, and that's just because I don't want to have islands in the middle of the sea. Yeah, but it's a pretty weird map, and I might put it up on the workshop if enough people want to have it. So if you really want to play on this map, you can write a comment in the comment section saying that you want to play on it or something. I don't know. But yeah, if there's enough people who wants to play or build some cities on this map, I guess I can probably release it. But yeah, and also if there is a collection, not at the moment, but I did a new collection where I just add all of the assets and mods that I'm subscribing to now, and then I also just use the old Raymond collections. So that's why I haven't really put up a collection yet, because I'm basically using the Raymond collection still. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a collection for this map, but I can't promise anything, because it takes a ton of time, and I don't have too much time. But yeah, so no collection at the moment, but hopefully in the future. And yeah, so those are just some things I wanted to quickly talk about that I think people might wonder. But what I'm doing here on the screen is that I'm doing a road construction site, and I wanted to have one of these here because I thought this area here looked a bit too blank, just pretty empty and boring. So I just wanted to add a construction site to make it feel a little bit more alive, I guess. And I really enjoy how you can use the traffic precedent mod to disable cars from driving on that on one of the lanes, because that definitely makes it way more realistic than having cars driving through all of those construction vehicles and things like that. So that's definitely a good feature. But yeah, I'm pretty happy how it turned out. It's pretty simple. You have an asphalt machine and some trucks and things like that, but I think it still adds to the scenery, I guess, to this Sunken highway, and I'm pretty much doing trees around this highway because I don't want to have buildings like right next to it. I think it looks a little bit better just having trees as a sort of barrier for some houses which are going to be on the other side of those trees. So yeah, overall I think the Sunken highway there turned out quite well. And now I'm just putting down some different shrubs and bushes and all sort of things, and some decals in this area. Because, I don't know, I didn't really feel like putting anything in there, because I thought it just made sense to have trees and, yeah, things like that. So I'm doing these like retaining walls here on this bridge, and I think they work pretty good. So yeah, I started using these retaining walls in some other places as well, a little bit later on, so you might see that. And I just think it works like very good, instead of just having like a weird gap before the highway. So yeah, I'm trying to go pretty detailed with this city. My plan in the first place was to build a like really like ultra detailed city, but I don't know if I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna like detail it a lot, but like ultra detail, I don't know. At least not in all places, but I might do it in a few different locations where I think it's worth doing it. So yeah. But what I'm doing now is we're actually starting on the I guess buildings, and yeah, so the city actually instead of just the highway. So I'm just connecting these highways to a normal like I think they're called like medium roads or something. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too bad for traffic here, but we will have to see. I detailed this intersection as well a little bit later on. I think it turned out quite well. And where I'm building now, this road, that's not really gonna be the city center, but yeah, it's gonna be a little bit further down where that road is going, where I'm building right now. And yeah, so I think I might fill out this whole island with those like European buildings by Feinbild. I don't know, I probably pronounced his name wrong. But yeah, I'm probably gonna fill out maybe this whole island with those buildings. I don't know, we'll have to see. Because I don't know, I think they look really good, and yeah. But talking about another thing, there has actually been some new European suburb buildings on the workshop, so that is definitely a really good feature, which I will definitely have a lot of I guess use of in this series. So yeah, we have some like French suburb buildings by Lost Gecko, and yeah, so that would be really nice playing around with those when we get to the suburbs. And I don't think I'm gonna do that many suburbs, but yeah, so I'm working here a little bit around the train track, and we're obviously gonna have a train station going here, or in this city, and it's gonna be the custom one, which I've talked about in the last series. But yeah, I'm just detailing around this train track with some of these theme decals, which are actually really good. So if you have some like cliff texture, as you can see, I had it here. I just put some theme decals above those, and it actually looks really good. So that's definitely something I recommend you trying out. And yeah, I also used some like meadow grass a little bit later on, or I think I might use it now. So yeah, I'm just trying out some different grass types, and yeah, I ended up using this one, which I haven't used that much in like my last series, but I actually think they look really good when you put them like next to straight things like roads and train tracks and things like that. So I think they work good in some occasions. So using some of this like fence here, which I use between the highways as well. So I think that turned out quite well, and yeah, so I don't really have much more to say. Well, I can tell you which like map theme and LUT I'm using. So I'm using the Springwood map theme, because I think that one just works really good for this map and the kind of look I'm going for. And I just really like the textures as well. So yeah, I'm using the Springwood by Ronix, and then I'm also using the Skiatos project LUT, which I cannot remember who made it, but I think it works really well for the kind of look I'm going for. It's pretty like gray, it's not that saturated, but I don't know, I like the look of it, so I think it was a good choice. And yeah, so that's pretty much the like graphic mods, and I'm obviously using all of the other ones like sun shafts. And yeah, talk about the graphics mod, there has been a new one on the workshop which is called post-processing, and I did try it out, but it didn't really work for me, because I had to disable dynamic resolution for it to work, and when I did that it just looks really bad. So I would really like to use that mod, but yeah, at the moment I can't really use it because I really need the dynamic resolution mod. So yeah, but I think it's still a like great mod. The ambient occlusion in that mod looks really good, and yeah, so hopefully it gets like fixed in the future so you can use dynamic resolution with it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say for this time lapse. I hope you enjoyed it. I think there's like probably 10 minutes, a little bit less than that, and I'm just gonna have some music and let you enjoy this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this first episode, and I'll be back in the next one. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.